Yeah, and I think now we get the scene where the whole party actually gets together, the evil party. Right.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility, where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet?
It's a very smart weapon to create.
Father's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
Like, actually, why would you create a weapon that destroys the entire planet? What's your goal in that?
Bragging rights.
So that's why we need to
Purely for the Chivo.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
But it couldn't. We would destroy the planet. There's no world anymore.
I will get the Chaos Emeralds.
You know, somehow I think a plan that needs all 7 of 7 one-of-a-kind unique MacGuffins, I think you need a new plan.
Really? Well, Chaos Emeralds have been notoriously easy to gather into one place. They have a history of getting collected.
Deal?
When you grabbed that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it
I
may
suppose
have the Master
could
Emerald.
all be like the One Ring. They all just want to get back together.
What do you think?
If we want to conquer the world, then we never need to actually fire the cannon, only threaten to fire the cannon.
May not look like it, but you know that I am a treasure hunter.
In which case, we don't need to activate the cannon, only convince people that the cannon is ready to fire, and will fire if our demands are not met.
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat. But you
Perhaps
can
if we
call
had a
me-
moon to destroy. Hello, I am Name, but you can call me first name.
Vacation. How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, believe what
Yeah,
you
and now we
want.
get the whole plot why the island was blowing up in the hero story.
Let's discuss how we are going to do this.
Which is only like 5 levels into the hero story, so this is set much earlier.
Allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected.
This is what, 7 or 8 levels into the villain?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone
Remember the
catches
villain
us.
plotline never making much sense anyway, so...
Meanwhile, you'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab
First, I will fight the entire army, then Shadow will deliver this Toblerone to the heart of the enemy base.
We only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off. And we only get one try, so don't fail me.
You'd think it'd be easier to sneak in instead of blowing up every robot on the whole island.
That's not the Eggman way.
I guess so.
The Eggman must prove his crushing superiority
this
by,
level is
well,
cool because
crushing.
You can destroy all the robots.
All of them.
All the robots. Every single one.
Massive combos await.
Right. Pretty cool.
Suffer not a robot.
Like, Eggman in general has better levels than Tails, for some reason.
Because with Eggman they can create plenty of excuses for him to run around blowing everything up.
Probably.
Big man just gets to rampage.
Whoops. Damn it. Actually, let's restart that from the beginning. Just can blow up stuff again.
It's a good plan.
Yeah. What even hit me?
Fragment
that
of
dude
something.
behind you. Shot a rocket.
Maybe. I'm an idiot, I should have known that was there.
Yeah,
We're just here.
Yeah, well.
Oh, your mind is just looking for more excuses to go back and fight every robot.
every inactive
I
robot.
could.
I prefer it when they don't drop down in front of me suddenly. It always surprises me.
Okay, now I got him.
Or the robots.
You'd think someone would go and activate those things. Especially since they're already sending like jets and
A
stuff.
full minute into the rampage.
Right.
No one has pushed the button.
Maybe the button is pushed. Maybe they're still stuck in boot up.
It's really
Stupid
starting
robots
to-
running on Windows ME.
It's all kinds of logistical concerns. You gotta get the support crews in here. You gotta get them preheated. You gotta do your inspections, your checks.
Actually, that would actually be topical. Windows ME would be the contemporary Windows at the time. Oh god. That
Yeah,
explains
probably.
everything. That explains the whole plot of this game.
Does it?
Space colony governed by Windows ME.
You mean how the villains can get so far into their plot before realizing that that what they're trying to do is actually a fuck everybody, blow up the world plot without them intending it to be? Do you think at this point somebody would have watched Gerald Robotnik's video logs?
Haha, that's a good point.
You know, old man Gerald.
What a rat.
Him and his omnicide.
Nah, he created a wall destruction weapon, that's all we need to know. Sounds good enough to me.
That's the thing. He was an old-time mad scientist, always on about how he'd destroy the world.
Nobody took him seriously.
Should have tried a little harder.
Maybe build one or two ways to destroy the world, but work it into every single project.
Okay, everyone ready? Shuttle, move! On with the show!
Turns out he didn't build anything that couldn't destroy the world.
And another colorblind character.
You're not Sonic. Who are you?
I'm the one who should be asking that.
At least she realized it quickly.
Well, to be fair, how many bipedal, fast-moving hedgehogs do you expect to be in the world?
Amy's problem with that is just that she's really, really nearsighted.
Love has made her blind.
At a distance, any vaguely hedgehog-shaped blur just is assumed to be something. Any fast-moving object, really.
And yeah, this fight in the hero story is literally before the second level. I'm pretty sure the same tactic works here.
Both mechs fight basically the same. It's not like the Shadow Sonic fights where they both get vastly different power-ups. I'm pretty sure they just get like the same upgrades.
Yeah, Eggman gets a health pickup at some point, but otherwise I think it's identical.
I'm in position, Doctor.
Yeah, and this is a level a lot of people have issues with.
Well, just because they decided to time it.
Yeah.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
5 minutes. And once you realize how the level works, it's not actually that hard, because it's a very small level. And it does have a gimmick that is kind of annoying if you don't realize how it works, but otherwise it's okay. I mean, it's still a bit annoying. That's probably up there, isn't it? Yeah. No.
It's gotta be close.
Oh, it's in that. Sure.
Too hard.
You'd think they'd make sure that most of these are actually in a safe instead of just randomly lying around.
Yeah, I know. Just like what's this? It's the 3 emeralds in one spot, and they're just lying there.
Chaos Emeralds. No one can predict what will happen.
They just randomly teleport?
Limitless potential.
That would explain why in every game they're hidden behind some random ass mini game.
Chaos Emeralds.
It's gotta be close.
And this one is just in a robot.
Well, to be fair, that's better than a hot water boiler.
I guess so.
I'm gonna stick this one in a robot that can protect it with its life. I'm gonna stick this one in my water heater.
That definitely sounds accidental. Tim, does the water taste kind of, I don't know, gemmy today? It just seems kind of, I don't know, maybe some kind of zircon.
Why do I suddenly feel like I need to go pick up 50 rings? Getting close. Getting farther.
Should be down there, but...
It's gotta be close.
Oh! It's in the middle of these
I got it.
fans. Sure.
Very light emerald.
Yeah, I didn't even get to show off the actual level gimmick. The gimmick is that the safes on the walls are locked and you have to go to the upper floor to unlock them one at a time, like one floor at a time. So if you get a gem behind the yellow safe, you have to go up, activate the yellow switch, come back down, open the yellow safe, and then get the gem.
I can't believe I've come this far. Just to
Because that didn't happen, you are very fortunate to get the easy version.
Just get gem water. The Chaos Emerald that's filled with billions of tiny air pockets.
Yeah, and here's another repeat of the first Sonic Shadow boss. It's at least a little different this time.
Just keep bouncing off of it in the air.
Wait, why did that not work this time?
Orders. Intruder found entering security hole. Preparing to attack.
I don't know, but maybe you should pick up a safety ring
Yeah, that's a good point.
instead of hubris.
Yeah, that was just too low. It kind of locks you into that position once you bump against it once. Yeah, and here you can see the laser attack. That's how it worked in the Shadow Boss fight before, if I had actually allowed it to get a shot off. All in all, not a very exciting boss either. I'm not sure if there is one exciting boss in this game.
Alright.
Maybe the final one.
I like the third shadow fight.
This is Rouge.
There's a third shadow fight?
Small problem.
Maybe second? I thought there were 3 in the hero story. The third one was the race.
With a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, that
Or the-
one I'm just not sure how to beat properly.
Treasure hunter anymore.
Yeah, and Rouge somehow managed to get her lock inside a safe. It doesn't look like she's locked inside a safe. And Shadow
They're
Boss-
both vaguely female characters. I must save her. She's so much like the girl I knew.
something like that.
I love watching the ball roll in this game as it just kind of jumbles back and forth on a
Yeah.
path.
It does that for some reason.
Physics.
And yeah, this is a good level to show off the differences between Sonic and Shadow level design. Because this is like thematically very similar to Sonic's jungle level. But the design is just much more jumbled.
It's like a remix.
In a way.
Oh, heck.
Come on. Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah, physics.
It happens sometimes.
I remember that happening a lot when I played this stage in the Dreamcast version.
Geometry.
Oh, I never played the Dreamcast version. I think it's exactly the same as this, except with some minor changes.
Yeah, they didn't change much to the GameCube port from what I remember, except added the battle mode and
Right.
Yeah, all the Dreamcast to GameCube ports were quite faithful as far as I'm aware.
which is a shame. They could have done so much because these weren't bad games, but they had problems that were almost all mechanical.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you change mechanics, then often your level designs don't make sense anymore.
Here we go.
I suppose. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say they were all mechanical. You'd
Well, it's
still have the
Gaspar
Knuckles
Arcadia
levels.
B without its encounter raid.
Too easy for me.
A much better game, as we found out.
Oh, here's the Sonic fight.
Hey, back
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I forget, did Sonic? No, Sonic didn't have bounce by the time this fight happened.
No, it just grabs the whatever upgrades you have in your save file.
Yep. I was just thinking, I remember this fight being completely trivialized by the bounce power up, but I think that was only something you had on like replays.
Right. That's not how that works. I really should pick up rings.
Yeah. Come on, safety ring, man. They give you 9 around the arena for a reason.
Sonic took one of my
I
rings.
finally found you, faker.
Faker. You're the fake around here.
You're not even a real admiral.
No time to hang out with the likes of you.
This is a dumb
You mean to
fight.
tell me? You mean to tell me I've been saluting all this time and I didn't even have to?
I guess so.
Damn it!
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the...
Thank God Eggman's bombs have those lovely little images on them. Say what you will about the man, he's got a sense of style.
Oh, definitely.
He puts his face on everything. He puts them on random keys he strews about his base.
Puts them on his robots.
It's all about the brand.
He also named it the Eggman Bomb Bomb.
Gotta push the brand.
Yeah, my brand.
We planted so much bomb inside of this mountain that it took out a boat in the harbor before the island started exploding.
That's
Yep.
impressive.
The professor said his life's work was dedicated to all of those who live down there. He once told that the reason for his existence was...
You know, the
making people
humans
happy with
never
the power of
looked
science.
quite right.
No,
Maria,
not at
I
all.
just don't know anything anymore.
It's almost more unsettling when they try to put these, like,
What my purpose is
3.5, 4 foot tall
Maybe if I go
animals,
down
besides what are attempting to be normal human beings.
Right. It works in Unleashed because it's very comic-y there.
there, Maria.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They make cartoonish
Why
humans.
so melancholy?
Alright, well, I'll pop back in later. I've got a pizza coming soon, so I'll see you
Sure.
guys.
Ah, yes, pizza, a noble pursuit.
Someone like you, Shadow, to come and rescue me. But your ability to use the chaos control certainly comes in handy.
You know,
Wait, how did they
I
get in
didn't come to
space?
save you.
Chaos
I
control.
came back for the Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Eggman and Rouge teleported up, but I'm not sure how Shadow got here.
Chaos control.
Ready to go.
But that just stops time, doesn't it?
6 of the 7
Chaos.
Oh, no, wait.
you know?
Control.
I don't
Small
know.
enough for the
I
district.
really don't.
So let's get the show on the road.
Oh, this is the cutscene again where we blow up the moon. I think we should watch that.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, it's a solid cutscene.
And soon to be the world's
Fat kid.
now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
The smartest plan in the world. Why does even half the space station blow up?
Because it was just a decorative half disguising the true power of the fully armed and operational battle nose.
If you say so.
Man, that is cutting low.
Yep. Not to mention the immediate ecological effects that sort of thing would have.
Yeah.
The immediate physical effects that would have. Giant beam of energy slicing through the atmosphere.
Why are you so upset? Well, that was really impressive.
So how
You
big is
managed
the
to
space
get a
station
complete
compared to the
cover on a
moon?
full
Because in those
planet.
shots it kind of looked like the
Now
same
we
size.
control the planet and can do as we choose.
At this rate, the cannon will take too much time to charge up. If If you want to unleash its full potential, you'll need all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Where in the world have you been?
Something happened?
Our threats fell on deaf ears.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Don't forget your end of the bargain, Batgirl. What about that last Chaos Emerald? We had a deal, right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found this.
Why didn't you show me this before?
A newspaper.
Station Square saved from a life-threatening...
Eggman suffered from a strange deformity as a child. Rather than his jaw moving down, the rest of his head would move up. There were a couple more too, but that one in particular was pretty bad.
Go back to Earth and find them fast. I want that Chaos Emerald.
Did you get that?
Soon enough, Maria.
The man has a very expressive neck.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been
A lot of these Dark Side story cutscenes feel very disjointed through the multiple storylines going on.
Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewelry.
And yeah, if it wasn't obvious before, Rouge is a government spy for some reason.
Picking up a signal from the emerald.
I'm not sure why you would employ a bat, but I guess in this world. Okay, and yeah, just like the Tails level, you can still do this. It's pretty great. And yeah, we're chasing Tails in this, which doesn't make sense because it's not the same level, even though Tails is, you know, in theory...
You need to take an exit.
And yeah, there's holes in this version of the track because the other raceway
Oh my god, you fucking annihilated that man!
Vehicular homicide.
Yeah, the other raceway
Either that or
wasn't horrible enough. Just the loop here, like really bizarre design.
also the fact that it's suspended a couple miles
Well,
above the
yeah.
earth. That's where you build new interstates nowadays.
Skyway.
Yeah, we're just it's gotta be the skyway or no way.
Oh no!
See, the reduced air pressure at the high altitudes really cuts down on speed loss to drag. It's great for
Oh,
fuel
I see.
economy. Once you discount the extra effort that's needed to climb a couple thousand feet.
You drove straight into the title screen.
Sequence